Shalom, shalom, Israel. And before I start this lesson, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ. All right, I'm the brother Tazama Kamath. I'm going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach the truth from the well. Peace and salutation to the whole fillet that scatter abroad. All right, and I have an article from the peoplesvoice.tv and, another MOTB update. All right, these devils, they getting more slicker by the day, but it's also getting more evident as it gets closer to that time. It says Bill Gates boasts new electronic tattoo system will eradicate non-compliance with Agenda 2030. All right. So let's read a little bit about it. Because this devil, he can't hide that this is his enterprise. This is part of his plan. All right. The NWO, MOTB. All right. This man has a God state temple, okay? He wants to be like the Most High. All right. And this is really coming from Yahweh Shemel Shai using the left hand, all right, Esau Edom, to push this, all right? It says, while everyone is looking the other way, Bill Gates is working fervently behind the scenes to kill off smartphones and replace them with a new technology, electronic tattoos embedded under your skin, all right? And these are all code words, man, okay? These are all code words. And we know this devil, he likes to speak in code. Let's go to Psalms. Let's see. Let's go to Psalms 50. No, Psalms 55. Yeah, let's go to Psalms 55. This is Psalms 55 and verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they drawn swords. All right. And this is Esau Edom, man, to the T. He'll say things that sound smooth and it sounds like it's good, and really he's just trying to destroy you. Okay. Let me see. There's another one. Let me see. Tongue. Let me see something. Yeah, this is good. This is Psalm 64 and verse 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh Shemal Shai, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right, and Esau Edom, Kill Gates, all these people, they're the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. All right, they plan all these things in secret. All right, Verse 3, who whet their tongue like a sword. When you go to this word whet, W-H-E-T, means to sharpen, okay? And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Okay? So Esau Edom, he's sharpening his tongue like a sword to ultimately devise his plan. Okay? When you go to Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Because, hey, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right? This is why you see all this wickedness, all this evil that's going on, because Esau Edom, he's the one that's devising this iniquity. All right? That's working evil and making secret counsel. All right? Because this is ultimately what they want to do. They want to put an implant inside of you. They want to be able to track you. They want to be able to know what you're doing. All right, and tell you what to do. Bro, they're going to literally put a money system in your hand to buy and sell. That's not no coincidence. Okay? It's not a coincidence at all. Let's go to, let's see. Was that Isaiah? Let's see. It's Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Right, this is what Esau Edom thinks, bro. So let's read more of this article, because everything is coming out about you devils. All right, it says, according to Gates, life as you know it will soon be impossible without one. Digital IDs fused with your body, a modern MOTB, mark of the beast, controlling access to everything, work, travel, money. We've been warning about the elite's beast system for years, and now it's coming to life. The question is, will you resist or be forced to comply? So it shows you that they're moving towards that MOTB. So woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, because the Lord is the Lord is revealing all these things about Esau Edom, about his plans, about the things he wants to do. Okay, and you're hearing it from the prophets, from the elder apostle Tar on down. All right, they've been telling you that the mark of the beast, it's a RFID CHIP that's coming to pass, and this is what these devils want. All right. Now it says, for over a decade, smartphones have been our constant companion, our link to email, social media, maps, banking, everything. They shaped how we live, work, and interact. But according to Bill Gates, that era is about to end, and not by accident. Gates is determined to kill off the smartphone and replace it with something far more invasive: electronic tattoos. Technology designed to merge with your body, so biometric. Okay, developed by Chaotic Moon and later snapped by Accenture, these tattoos promise instant communication, internet access, and health monitoring without a single screen. But here where it gets dark. They are not in your pocket, they are under your skin. A permanent addition to your body's ecosystem. Always on, always connected, always watching. The elites are selling it as sleek, subtle, and more convenient and initiative, all right, than anything we've seen before. Tiny nano capacitors power the system. No bulky batteries, no visible device, just an invisible tether fusing your body to the grid. Once this tech becomes your digital ID, there will be no logging out, no turning it off, no opting out. This isn't convenience, this is control. The next phase of the beast system is already here, and make no mistake, Gates is about to make his move. The question isn't if it will happen, it's whether you'll be ready to resist when it does, all right? So, hey, look, this is what's coming on, man. And I'm reading down, and it says, here's where it get truly sinister. Let's talk about the little-known filing, U.S. Patent 0606060. Yes, 666, the number of the beast. The patent describes a so-called cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Come on, bro. This is damn, bro. This is fucking Esau fingerprints all over this, man. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, would do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right? Because the prophets are exposing this devil for what he's doing. Let's go to Jeremiah 17 and verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart who departed from Yahweh. Because a lot of our people are about to trust in Esau Edom. All right, trust in what he's pushing. But they're going to be in great confusion. They're going to be in great derision. All right, Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. All right, and our people are very rebellious. All right, all our people do is lean on Esau and hold on to his hand and feet. Well, this devil is about to turn on you and put out an evil scheme to destroy you, to mark you, to control you. All right, that walked down to go into Egypt, and I have asked at my mouth. All right, and Egypt represent America, because it's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. They strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of shadow of Egypt be your confusion. So this is why the Lord is going to destroy our people that trust in Esau Edom, because ultimately, woe unto you that trust in man. Woe unto you that trust in Esau Edom, but you're never supposed to be trusting your enemy anyway. So guess what? The Lord's going to put you in a confused state and make you take this chip. Okay? 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. This is the devil. This is all he wants, bro. This is his main plan. This is his NWO, to control. Okay? So what are you going to do when this time comes? And this is why, hey, we rather put our life in the line for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua than, try to prosper in this life, man. Fuck this shit. All right? This world gonna got shit to offer but death. Look who's running the earth. All right? The harbinger of death. All right? Revelation 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also would keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right? And the hour of temptation is the MOTB, where you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Okay? You ain't going to be able to get food without getting that chip. But see, the Lord said, I also would keep you, because the Lord is Hey, the Lord controls your life, man. The Lord controls your steps. He knows everything you about to do. Okay, and he programmed you to do so. So how much more of these people that are programmed to take this trip and ultimately face his indignation, man? Fuck that. We want to get right with the Lord, man. Tarry not. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay? Let's go to Revelation 13. It's Revelation 13 and verse 14. It says, and deceived them that dwell on the meat. It says, deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, we just read in 2 Thessalonians, who opposeth himself to be like the Most High. So how he's going to deceive you by those miracles? He's going to make people that were handicapped, people that were, may have whatever disorder, they're going to be able to be healed. You see that in the movie Upgrade. All right, you see these predictive programming movies and shows, all right, where it's a miracle they were able to be full body. They'd be able to be fully aware, fully moving, all right, like they were young again. Okay? And that's how they're going to use their deception. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, going back to this Roman system. Okay, Esau Edom wants to build his enterprise and have it forever. Verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, and this image of the beast is his new world order. All right, and we read a little bit in this article where if you don't comply, they say you're gonna be deleted. Okay. It says this patent describes a future where your very movements, your biological signals, even your brain waves are mined and monetized. In other words, your body becomes a battery. Now link that to the electronic tattoos and ingestible tech already sliding through the FDA, and you start to see the picture. The MOTB isn't science fiction; it is being patented. All right, and so the Lord is speeding up the times for the elect's sake. It says codified and quietly prepared for rollout. So, hey, the next thing Esau needs is that chaos. And what happens when you decide to rebel against the system, to say no to the digital brand, to reject the beast system? The member of the European Parliament, Christine Anderson, has seen the plans. It says, let's see what happens. Man, there's a lot of info on here, bro. Which we know what's going to happen. You just want to be put deaf or reprogrammed, ultimately. Hey, this is what it says. But remember this, they only succeed if we comply. Which shows you that you have to consent to this, bro. It says that in 2 Ezra 16. Those that consent shall be in derision. So you're going to have a lot of people that rather serve Esau Edom and this devil than, standing up for something. Which majority of our people, they don't stand up for shit. Hey, we over here, we standing up for Yahweh Shemal Shai. All right, it says they only win if we stay silent. Nah, bro. Fuck that. No. Hey, we got to speak up about it. Because, hey, we're gonna expose the plots and schemes of this devil. Every time you say no, every time you refuse to bow to the digital chains, you keep the flame of freedom alive. And, hey, the only freedom of flame we're gonna have is Yahweh Shai coming back and putting these devils to the damn pit. Okay. I'm on verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so that's the result if you don't worship the NWO, if you don't get down with the program. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads. So they want to put it inside of you. Okay? This is going to be the new buying and selling. All right? And speaking of that, I have this video.
It can be used for domestic travel and supported TSA checkpoints, in apps, and in person, where age and identity verification are required. And while at the airport, you'll appreciate refreshed boarding passes as well, which now include convenient access to indoor mapping that gets you around the airport quickly. Find My to track your bags right from the boarding pass and shareable live flight status, so loved ones can keep track.
You see? So, you see what's going on. Hey, we in that time of the end of Esau's reign. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, 666. So they want to put that product, that patent inside of you to be a product code. All right. Hey, so, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Till next time, I say Shalom.